Welcome to Dodger Stadium. Two of the best teams in the game square off. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And towing the slab here, Julio Urias. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Ready to go now. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and deals. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And now the lefty spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Gets under and pops it up. Rojas settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings, why not take all 3 of them?
Makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
And now Matt Olson up to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Snap throw to first. Acuna gets back easily. The 2-1. Acuna runs. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Acuna at second with 2 down. Next one misses, and now it's 3-2.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Three-two now. And that's a strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job at getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Today's starting pitcher, Max Fried. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mookie Betts. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Betts swings, deep drive, left field. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second, Rosario whips it in quickly. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Tosses to first, 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
And here it comes. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Oh, the throw is wild. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. That one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. And a good eye there. Max Fried, quite simply, has turned into one of the best left-handers in the National League, if not all of baseball, Chris.
Yeah, tremendous pitcher, but he fields his position extremely well.
Into center and a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Chris Taylor now. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And a pitch. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Around third. 1 run's in. The second run scores. 3-0.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Max Muncy at the dish. Next offering is fouled back. One-two, bottom of the first. The pitch keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's even up. That one 95 to finish him off.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Man on second, 2 down. There's a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Man at second. Struck him out looking. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top of the second, here's Marcell Ozuna.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. One and 2 here. And a ball evens the count.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses. And a full count now. And the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch stays alive. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. One note on Travis d'Arnaud. He was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in the first round. Twice he was traded for Cy Young Award winners. Roy Halladay as he moved from the Phillies to the Jays, and then on from the Jays to the Mets for R.A. Dickey. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Eddie Rosario. Line and a base hit into right. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Line to right, and this one could be extra bases. Runner around third. One runs in, runner around third on his way to the plate, cut off, now a throw home, and he's in there as 2 runs score in the play.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Michael Harris now at the plate. The 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
And a pitch. And just misses with that one. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Got him swinging for the K. Had him way out front of the slur. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Runner leads away at second. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw on to Freeman. And Acuna retired. Third out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here. Both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the second. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman.
The center fielder.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Here's Mookie now. Led off this game with a double. Next pitch is outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Runner at first with 2 away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And it is 2-1. Inside, just missed. Will Smith up next for the Dodgers. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Bounce to third. Fair ball. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Not in time, he scores. And they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. The walk and a run scored his first time. He walked and came around to score his first time up. The pitch. In the dirt, gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. The pitch. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here's Austin Riley. Here's the 2-2. Inside, just missed. Nobody out, runner at first. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Matt Olson up to the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Urias throws over. Albies dives back in. Next offering is fouled back. And now it's 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Step off throw to first. Albies back in standing. One, two now. Runner on the go. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit, and a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Ground ball to the right side. Diving, and he can't make the play. In to score from third. And they trail by 1.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, 2 outs. And next for Atlanta, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Olsen on second. Tarnot on at first with 2 down. And a 1-2 again. Popped up. Muncy gets there. He's under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back here in L.A., set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the DH, Ahmed Rosario. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Knocks it down.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So man aboard. Chris Taylor will hit next. Kicks and fires. Some background on Max Fried. He grew up in Los Angeles. He pitched his high school ball at Harvard Westlake, and he was teammates there with Jack Flaherty and Lucas Giolito. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fried in high school wore number 32 because he loved Sandy Koufax. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in easily. That one the other way. That's a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1. Going to count 1-2. Outside. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. First and second here, no outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. At the belt and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. James Outman to bat next. Three-2 now. And And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
Now batting, center fielder.
So first and second with 2 outs. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. 1-1 now. That one to first. Takes it himself. And that is the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Shelby Miller.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Miller.
Well, 1-run game. Orlando Arcia getting ready to hit. He drove it 2 with a double his first time up. Betts on the move. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Swings and misses. And the count is even, 2-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
The 2-2 now. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And 1-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
One and 2 now on Acuna. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 4-3. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. In the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. The wind of the pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Mookie Betts blasts one out. His 39th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 5-3. That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just Absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 2. Swings and misses, and we're filled up. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. So now 3-2. Out towards left center. Rosario in position. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Will Smith. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a rope into center field, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Ahmed Rosario steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Rosario really thriving with the bat this season here at home. Two outs. And a count 1-2. Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Evan Phillips.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Number 59, Evan.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Ball and a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Here is Matt Olson.
And things could change quickly here with one swing. All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Righty to the plate. That one just misses the outside corner. And the count is filled up. Marcell Ozuna on deck for Atlanta. Hard ground ball for a base knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Next to hit, Marcell Ozuna. Check swing, went around, and it's 1-2.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
And the right-hander deals. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Play at third, in there. And it's second and third, one away.
Well, forget about the double play now. That takes away the force and moves two guys into scoring position with only one out. Not the best time to mishandle a pitch like that.
One down, runners at second and third. Two now. Flares one into center. And it gets down, base hit. The run scores from third, and now they trail by one. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Substitution now at first base. Coming on a pinch run for Atlanta, Luke Williams. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The corners are in, middle infield playing back for the double play. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. And the righty deals. Check swing, but he went too far. 2-2. Two on, one out. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With two strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
New pitcher on now, Victor Gonzalez.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Eddie Rosario now at the plate, trying to deliver as the hero. Now a fly ball to right center. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
Pressure packed in this final inning. Tying run on base. Great running and diving catch to rob the base hit and also prevent that run from scoring. What a great job. A lot of excitement in that dugout, and it's going to carry into the clubhouse.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.